When I first encountered the question of whether tattoos are consistent with faith in God's order, I didn't find it particularly important. But then I began to notice connections that go much deeper than meets the eye. Tattoos today are no longer just a matter of fashion or personal taste, they are becoming a symbol of something much bigger. And this is where it becomes important to understand the spiritual background of the whole issue. The Bible itself only directly addresses tattoos in a few places, most prominently in Leviticus chapter 19 verse 28. You shall not make incisions on your flesh for the dead, nor shall you make any tattoo on your body. This verse is often cited as evidence that tattoos are forbidden. But if I stop at the prohibition itself, I miss the most important point: why did it happen in the first place? What goes on in the soul of a person who gets a tattoo? And what effect does it have on his or her destiny? I have noticed that any external intervention in the body that has an emotional subtext, and tattoos almost always do, touches not only the body but also the subtle structures of the soul. The body is a mirror of our inner states. If we inscribe on it an image that is based on pain, defiance, anger, or even just a desire for attention, we transfer these emotions to deeper levels of being. And because every emotion is an energy that resonates with certain events, we can unconsciously attract problems into the future. I've seen this with specific people. A young man who got a tattoo of the name of a girl he loved passionately broke down over time when she left him. Another woman had a symbol of protection tattooed on her body, and from then on her life became filled with unexplained fears and anxieties. For them, the tattoos weren't just decoration, they were a seal of the emotions they carried within them without being able to process them. From the point of view of spiritual laws, any intervention in the body is also an intervention in the soul. And if such interference is not in accordance with love, respect for the ancestors, and humility before the higher laws, it can open the door to destructive forces. It is not that tattoos are evil per se. It is about the inner attitude with which one undergoes it and the energies one attracts into one's life. It's similar to saying a certain word I can either bless or hurt. That's why when someone asks me what I think about tattoos, I don't answer with one word. Rather, I ask, why do you want to do it? What is your intention? What do you want to express? Because it is the intention that determines what will grow in our lives, whether the fruit of love or the thorns of pain. And so I would summarize my perspective simply: it's not about skin. It's about the soul. Every tattoo is an imprint of our inner world, and sooner or later it starts to show on the outside. If there is love, humility, and a consciousness of a higher order within us, then we may not even feel the need to have anything engraved on our bodies, because the most important things will have been engraved on our hearts long ago.